Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda, and please welcome to our Operation Freedom platform, WeThePeopleProcessing.com. You know, are you tired of being threatened to be canceled just because you have a company focused on liberty and freedom? Well, worry no more, folks. WeThePeopleProcessing.com is your go-to merchant services, freedom-based company to provide business service payment solutions. We the People Processing provides their clients a cancel culture-free platform which is domestically based. They provide competitive rates, no contracts with next-day funding, a fully vetted and like-minded financial infrastructure, and full support for integrations, implementation, and e-commerce efforts. Bottom line, WeThePeopleProcessing.com focuses on defending your company's free market growth, values, and future. Check them out at www.WeThePeopleProcessing.com. Once you're on the site, enter in password Operation Freedom or call 855-499-2024. That's WeThePeopleProcessing.com. Then, when on the website, enter Operation Freedom as your password or call 855-499-2024.
Mr. President-elect,
go ahead.
Can you say
Asking a
categorically,
question.
Mr. President-elect, can you give us a question?
Don't be rude.
Attacking us. Can you give us a question?
Don't be rude. No, I'm not going to give you a question. I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically?
You are fake news.
Sir.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Dave versus the MSM. I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I'd like to thank you for your ongoing support with our platform. Now, a couple things. For years, I've uploaded videos on Tuesday mornings that were entitled Operation Freedom Briefings, where we went into a particular issue in great depth. Because of the ongoing devolution of all social media platforms, and frankly, what's happening across the board in our country when it comes to, well, limiting people's First Amendment rights, we've now taken Operation Freedom Briefings every Tuesday morning, and by 10 a.m., it is up at davejanda.com. On the right side of the homepage, it's free. Just go there and hit it. Today, in today's Operation Freedom Briefing, we're going to go into how our government has devolved on so many different fronts. Whether it's the issue of limiting people's First Amendment rights, whether it's this issue of the border, whether it's the issue of the misinformation on climate change, whether it's the issue on illegal surveillance, of which the government is an active participant. We've known that for years, but not just on the NSA side. We're going to specifically look at this. We're going to look at issues, how the government has devolved on this entire issue, and I can't say the word. I've practiced medicine for 32 years, but I can't say the word about the. We're going to discuss how our government has devolved, and in the process, it has been a stripping of your remaining freedoms and liberties. I can't discuss those issues, let alone the issue of what occurred last November, which we're also going to talk about in that video. I can't discuss it on this platform. It's sad, but true. So we're going to talk about that on our presentation, Operation Freedom Briefings today. Go there, and then I hope you'll network it to anyone and everyone you know and love, because the information will never be seen in the bought-off lamestream fake media. And frankly, there's a tremendous number of people that are still actually on such platforms as Twitter, which I got booted off for because I was speaking about the freedom stripping. Right. There are a tremendous number of people still on Twitter that, needless to say, seem to want you to think they're playing on your side, but in fact, they are spewing misinformation that's putting you and your freedoms in harm's way. So you can always count on us on davejanda.com and giving you information that you're not going to get that's factual. It might not be information you want to hear, but it's information you need to know. Now, today's Dave versus the MSM, we're going to talk about the intolerant globalists, right? So remember the globalists who, with their pointy little fingers, were pointing at all of us for years. Any of us who questioned their narrative that they were spewing in their own tentacle, the bought-off lamestream fake media. Remember? And they accused us of not only being conspiracy theorists, but for being bullies, for holding them accountable on the garbage they were spewing. They point those pointy little fingers at us. Hey, you're not only a conspiracy, you're a bully. You're trying to bully me out of what I believe. You're horrible. They did this to us on so many different fronts. Whether we were speaking about the fake Russian hoax, which was a hoax, whether we were speaking about how the border was in crisis and continues to be. You're bullying. You're trying to bully me into believing that there's a problem at the border. No, there was, and there is. It was a bit temporized under President Trump, yeah. But we had a problem before that, and we still had a problem while he was there. Although he was trying to make significant inroads on that. But afterwards, it's beyond a goat rodeo. Listen to the interviews I've done with Victor Avila, former border INS special agent. We were bullies. When a year and 3/4 ago, when myself and a number of other individuals were speaking about the freedom stripping, right? Oh, that got a couple of my presentations here taken off. Because I told you the truth about where this came from based on my sources. But I was being a bully by telling you that. No. I was telling you what you needed to know. And it wasn't what you wanted to particularly hear. We were also accused of being bullies when we were talking about looking at the underlying numbers, about safety, about how effective is, about being informed with all the information. Well, you're being bullies by telling people that there are risks. No, we're just being honest. But whenever you contradict their narrative or confront their narrative and hold them to be accountable and hold them to be transparent, you're a bully. No. You're a truth teller. You're a truth seeker. But they want to marginalize all of us by saying that we're bullies. So now, in this day and age, it's not bullying by those same people who always are accusing all of us of being bullies. It's not bullying about what they're doing, such as coercing people to engage in an experiment, enticing people to engage in experiment, withholding information for people to engage in an experiment run by the globalist syndicate. That's not bullying, according to them. No. If you don't join the experiment, well, you know what? You can't work. You're going to be fired. You can't go to a restaurant. You can't go to a concert. You can't get on a plane. No. That's not bullying. That's not harassment. That's not infringement of your constitutional rights. You're right. It is all of the above. But when they're doing it, and really doing it, not just questioning, but actually mandating and implementing, that's not bullying. They're talking about ostracizing people from society. That's bullying. Look at this jerk Cuomo, right? The same guy who sexually harassed 11 women, and there are undoubtedly more, just 11 had the courage to step forward, is telling people you need to be ostracized if you don't go along with this globalist experiment. What? Who the heck is that guy? Well, I know. He's a slob. He's a sexual abuser. Frankly, in many respects, a criminal. And he's passing judgment and pointing the finger at all of us that ask reasonable questions, that are demanding informed consent, that all the details be provided to people to make a decision. That's not bullying, what we're demanding. That's not bullying. It's about being honest and forthright and transparent and accountable. These are the same people that it's not bullying to demand that there be door-to-door visits just to check on you. What? This is like something from the 1930s in Germany. This is crazy. But when they do it, it's not bullying. And all we did, and we're accused of being bullies, as I mentioned, is just asking questions. They're not asking questions. They're coercing, enticing, mandating, and violating people's rights. How about this one? Penn State professor tells white student, "You're breathing, so you may have oppressed somebody today." No, this isn't something out of the Onion. This actually occurred. Cassandra Fairbanks reported this. Pennsylvania State University is defending a professor who pulled a white student in front of his class and told him that he's breathing, so he may have oppressed someone today. Professor Sam Richards, who teaches the 700 student Soc 119 Race and Ethnic Relations course, pulled students up before the class to discuss white privilege. Now they're going to tell you that's not bullying. Yeah, it is. It's also unethical and it's immoral. But that's where we are. You see, what the deep state, the globalist syndicate, the New World Order, the criminal international banking syndicate, whatever you want to call it, they always accuse others who are innocent of something that they are guilty of. All of us that ask legitimate questions about all the issues I've just mentioned are accused of being conspiracy theorists. You know what the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth is? About the truth that kind of percolates finally to the public. The difference between conspiracy theory and the truth that percolates to the public is about 6 months. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But they try to marginalize all of us who ask these questions, which is why I can't go into the issues of illegal surveillance, what happened last November, issues related to right, in any depth, currently, right here. Which is why I hope you'll watch Operation Freedom Briefing. It's free at davejanda.com. And hopefully you'll say, wow, you know what? I want to watch the other content that's on the free side. It's at davejanda.com, and the subscription side, where we go into deep dives on issues that I cannot go into on a public platform. That is how bad our rights have been limited when it comes to our freedom of speech. I thank you for joining me today. Until next time, Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail. Thanks for your time today. Join us at davejanda.com. Operation Freedom Briefing, right there, free. Watch it and then network it. The way we end this reign of terror and error by the deep state, purposeful error, by the way, is to educate and empower as many people with the facts and the truth. And that's what we're there for at davejanda.com. Until next time, Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail. Thanks for your time today.